How many times have you said this to yourself? There's not enough time. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter who we've worked with. We've worked with CEOs, we've worked with celebrities, we've worked with stay-at-home parents, and everyone believes this. It's almost like it's collectively printed into our DNA. But what if it's not true? What if there is the time to do everything that's worth doing in your life? Wouldn't you want to know about that? Now, when I worked on Wall Street, the phrase, "there's not enough time," might as well have been tattooed across my forehead. I thought about time as like my enemy, right? If only I could somehow squeeze 1,000 hours into a 40-hour work week, well then I'd have enough time to do everything I wanted, right? And I didn't say it out loud, but that was my secret fantasy. So as a result, of course, I bragged to anyone who would listen about how I worked 80, 90-hour work weeks. Because when you think that more time is the only answer to your life, well then the only strategy, the only answer is going to become work hard, work more, work longer. But the problem is, it wasn't working. And it probably isn't working for you either. I gained 70 pounds. My chronic disease became totally unmanageable. I had to break off an engagement. I mean, it was miserable. But at least I was successful at work, right? Wrong. I got passed over for a promotion. My bosses clearly didn't think that this fat slob who couldn't keep his personal life together was management material. So I'm surrounded there by evidence that my work more to get more done strategy is actually failing. The weight gain, not getting promoted, breaking off the engagement. But what I didn't realize at the time was that studies show that when you expand your work week beyond 40 hours a week for more than 2 months, your measured productivity slows down to match the 40-hour a week level. So it turns out all those extra hours and losing sleep was not increasing my productivity, but it was destroying everything else in my life. And the US military did a study that showed that losing just 1 hour of sleep per night is the equivalent of going into work the next day with a 0.10 blood alcohol level. So the higher truth that I discovered is it's not about managing your time. It's about managing your energy. With right energy, you can do more work in an hour than you did in an entire day. So no wonder I didn't get promoted. Nobody respects someone who can't manage their resources, and I was clearly mismanaging my energy. So the truth is, there is the time to do what matters in life. I love this quote by David Allen. We can do anything we want in life, but we can't do everything. I realized that I had to replace my limiting belief that there's not enough time with something that's more powerful, something that could get me out of the hole that I was in, the corner that I had painted myself into. So today, whenever I find myself saying, "Oh God, there's just not enough time," and it still happens, I use something I call the right action principle. Here's what it is. I ask myself, am I getting the right things done in the right amount of time to the right level of completion? So let's go through these really quick, and feel free to just jot them down on a sticky note and post them right up onto your computer today. So the first one is this the right thing to do? How many times have you finished the week and gotten everything done except the thing that really mattered to you? See, our big mistake today is substituting great work for great judgment. But in a knowledge economy, judgment is everything. Your job isn't getting everything done. It's deciding what should get done and what shouldn't get done. Saying no is one of your #1 jobs in this economy. Number 2, is this the right time? Think about investing your time just like investing in stocks. Invest into a stock too early and you waste precious resources that are needed somewhere else. Invest too late and the whole thing becomes totally pointless. So timing your investment is crucial. I had a client who wanted to meet 2 months before we started a consulting engagement, and I said, no, I can't afford to have part of my brain spinning on something until it's the right time, and then you're gonna get 100% of my attention. That's number 2. Number 3, what's the right level of completion? Have you ever spent 2 weeks perfecting something that was pretty much finished in 2 days? Just like a stock investor, we need to balance how much we invest into our work, not just the timing. Put in too much work and we become a perfectionist who can't really move the ball down the field. Too little work and we end up under-delivering to our clients and our customers and our bosses. So producing great work is like being a chef, portioning out the right ingredients, balancing out the right flavors, and just watching to make sure that our creation isn't overcooked or undercooked. So in the future, whenever that voice pops into your head and says, there's not enough time, I want you to replace it and ask yourself this: am I doing the right things? Am I doing them with the right timing? And am I doing them to the right level of completion? Awesome. I hope that helps, guys. Tell me in the comments below, what is your strategy for managing your energy as well as your time? And check out the links below for incredible resources that I absolutely know you're going to love.